There is an invisible ceiling above ambitious women, not made of glass, but of perception. Of how you are seen, how you sound, and how you show up. This is not about talent anymore, it's about presence. And here's the truth, most women were never taught how to project it. Because from a young age you were told, be polite, do not talk too much, stay humble. But those lessons that made you good are the very ones which keep you unseen. Today we change that because executive presence is not a gift, it's a skill. And every woman can build it. If you are an ambitious Indian woman, you have felt this. You deliver results, but other gets recognition. You contribute ideas, but someone else gets the credit. You are told your work will speak for you, but let's be honest, it doesn't. Your work doesn't speak, people do. And in that room, they are not speaking for you, they are speaking over you. Harvard Business School did a 10-year study on who rises to leadership. The biggest factor was not the IQ, hard work, or even degrees, it was something called executive presence. Executive presence is equal to 1. Gravitas. Do they respect your mind? 2. Communication. Do they trust your voice? 3. Appearance. Do you look like authority? But most Indian women were taught the opposite. Be soft-spoken, be humble, do not challenge power. So you become competent but not seen as a leader. Why this happens? The double blind. Social role theory explains it clearly. Society expects women to be warm, modest, and nurturing. But leadership demands assertive, confident, direct energy. When women show leadership, people feel tension. Harvard calls this the double blind. Speak up, you're too aggressive. Stay quiet, you're invisible. And in India, it's even tougher. Do not talk back to elders, don't seem too ambitious, don't be overconfident. So we shrink ourselves and call it professionalism, but really it's fear. You don't need to change who you are, you just need a new method. That is why I built the R.I.S.E method, rooted in Ivy League research, tailored for Indian women, to go from invisible to unignorable. The R.I.S.E method, R, reclaim your voice. When someone cuts you off, calmly say, I would like to finish my thought, then pause, eye contact, no over-explaining. That one sentence resets the room. I is equal to intentional tone. Drop the question mark from your tone. Not, I was just thinking maybe we could. Say, here is what I suggest. Not louder, more certain. S is equal to structure like CXO. Speak in this rhythm, situation, action, impact. For example, client retention dropped, I redesigned onboarding, retention rose by 27%. That's how leaders talk. E is equal to executive stillness. Don't fidget, don't overnod, don't apologize before you speak. Stillness is equal to status. Power is felt before it's heard. One of my clients, Priya, 12 years in the top firm, brilliant but always sidelined. We worked on the R.I.S.E method. 3 months later, she wasn't just attending meetings, she was leading them. She told me, for the first time I speak, the room stopped talking. Her voice did not change, her presence did. The system wasn't built to recognize your power. But that does not mean you stay small. You don't need permission, you don't need fixing, you have already earned your seat. R.I.S.E is your method, but your presence, that is your revolution. Comment R.I.S.E if you have ever felt unheard. Because silence is not humility, it's history, and it's time to change that. Share this with one woman who needs it. And subscribe, because this isn't just a channel, it's your training ground for the boardroom.